So let's be slightly serious about um, this what appears to be some sort of vague attitude towards painting or life in general. Let's look at this painting as if it's real. Primarily, you can look at your mind and say it's figurative, it's colourful, it's slightly comical, naive, not very academic. You can look at the artistic qualities, that academic mind that you have, that valuing and measuring mind based on texture, color, shape, imagery, reality, representation. Are these real people? Is it a cartoon? Is the artist making fun? Is the artist trying to say something serious but not very apt? Or your mind, it can go on and on and on. But then it goes into how much is it worth? I wonder what scale it is, what medium. You see, for the artist, that's the very primitive way and very derogatory way of looking at what you would call a very, very emotional and delicate response to the medium, the brush, and that what is painting it, the expressive soul. With a mind, on this occasion, that is pretty much active. Again, the artist cannot think of a title, but many titles come to mind, because the mind during this painting was, like most minds, pretty confused. You see, it's based on, I can see it now, a party in a garden round about 2020. I'll leave that up to your mind to make up what it wants. And at the bottom of the painting there seems to be faces covered in masks and shopping bags, very manic, with daisies above them, and the two incredibly important but very immature male figures standing on the daisies. When I was young, my parents used to say, don't tread in the daisies, there are people underneath dead, you see. And they've got their trousers down and their women's underwear and their shirts untied, and they're drinking wine and smoking cigars, and one is poking one in the other's ear and the other one is poking the other one in the eye, or poking himself in the eye. And there's a well behind, a fountain that suggests a vaccine, and there's a woman running out from the corner as if with mask on, as if to say this cannot be happening. And there is a clock at the top right hand corner saying 10 o'clock, and it's Big Ben. And you can say the title is Garden Party at 10 p.m. PM being Prime Minister. And there's a very warlike London behind on the top. And it looks pretty humorous, but pretty serious and pretty uncomfortable because of the situation, because of what took place. And there may be anger at this painting if you've lost a loved one, or there may be humour at how smart and intelligent that this people who are supposed to be the leaders are not taking anything serious, just having some fun. Is it because they don't know how to deal with it? Is it because they're just making up as they go along? Is it because they just want people to suffer? You see, there's no real pointing at the painting to say this is about this thing. And you know what? It's just a friggin' painting. See, the artist is not trying to make a statement. The artist is trying, like all of us, to come to terms with something that was surreal, that went against all our compassionate and empathetic and, natural minds. You see, the idea of the painting is we're not led. Our mind leads us. Our mind leads us to do what we want and in what way, in whatever format and whatever medium, whatever we take on board. I have nothing against the politicians. I have nothing against the daisies. I have nothing against the vaccine. Nothing against London. Nothing against women's underwear. Nothing against men that cannot dress themselves and smoke cigars and drink wine. Nothing against wearing masks. Nothing against shopping. Nothing against death. Nothing against birth. Everything is just as it is. You see, it takes place. A shape. For the artist, the yellow behind the heads is that kind of grounding. But it's an illness. You see, yellow suggests for me infection. But that's how I've been conditioned, you see. I've been conditioned to say colours are this and shapes are that, and alcohol is bad and cigarettes are bad and women's underwear is bad, especially for men. But that's a load of nonsense, you see. Everything has its place, you see. Even the clock at 10 o'clock has its place. Even the cigar smoke has its place. Even the vaccine has its place. Even your trousers at your feet has its place. Even garden parties have their place. Time, it has its place. Manic faces, death. No one can deny death. Everyone will experience it. So it has its place. But your mind will say it's not supposed to be like this, it's supposed to be like that. But that's your mind. It's just a painting. It's harmless. For the whimsical, it can be whimsical. For the humorous, it can be humorous. For the angry one, it could be angry. For the nauseating one, it can be nauseating. For the I don't give a shit one, it can be I don't give a shit. For the one that takes it serious and wants to destroy it and wants to make comments and blasphemize it, is rightfully so for that one. I don't have any emotions towards this painting because emotions are not what a painter paints by. Painting is a sanctuary. To come to terms with the trauma of an illness, of COVID. Come to terms with the trauma of not being led because the ones that lead do not know genuinely how to go about this. And neither do any one of us. We create our own painting, we create our own world. We create our own human ways, our own processes, our own marriages, our own commandments, our own guidelines, our own rules, our own... And we blame others for it, you see, because it's our mind. It's my mind. Do I like this painting? I have no idea what this painting really is about. It comes from a time, a period, that humanity lost its place completely on this planet. And to be perfectly honest, it's struggling to find its place. But that's my mind struggling to find its place, you see. Do I want to be a famous artist? That's a great place. Do I want to be ridiculed and stones cast at me because of producing this work? That's another place that maybe the mind does not want to be in. The mind has choices. The mind has free will. The mind can be a suffering mind, a painful mind. But the painting, daisies, harmless. Masks, harmless. Vaccines, harmless. Politicians, harmless. Time, harmless. Women's underwear, harmless. Unable to dress yourself adequately, harmless. A little blue balloon in the left-hand corner waiting to pop. As is this buddy waiting to pop. As are all buddies waiting to pop. Garden party at 10 p.m. Meaning, it's an invitation. Come to the garden party at 10, Downing Street. Signed by PM, Prime Minister. I'm sorry. It's edited. It's just a painting. It's just marks. It's just shapes. It's just consciousness taking shape in some sort of upside down or rectangle. Do with it what you want. See it for what you are or what you want to see it as. Separate from you. Really as something that cannot be separate from you. Everyone experienced this COVID. Everything experienced it. Even the ants that had the freedom to walk all over the countryside because there's no human beings trampling all over us because they're all locked up. The idea of the jackets on these politicians are they're bound, they're locked up. They've no way. We're a locked up mind. Painting frees the mind. Well, for me it does. What about you? What frees your mind?